Hello.
Hello, you guys, and welcome to the Women's Cave. Well, no one have it because my earrings are gone today. Honestly, I let her have it because I'm distracted because someone forgot to put out our magazine. And I don't know. And I really love my magazines. Winona, pay attention. Goodness. What's wrong? We was late for this interview, and then you're not gonna pay attention. Come on now, we're really wasting her time. I am not wasting her time. I promise you. And then she's gonna chime in at 15 seconds to be like, "This was a waste of time." I know she is, right? I'm Jade though. That Winona, she's been yelling. It's just nice to have people yell my name. You can do it again. No. No. And I'm the narcissist of the group, just in case you were wondering. It's so much in the morning. I haven't had my second cup of coffee, guys. So earrings are happening. I barely have my face on. I'm like, look, I need 2 cups of coffee. And we had an interview this morning. We had to go live for it and didn't really work out so well. So I had to ramble for like 20 minutes. So you guys can check that out on our blog talk or don't. Skip it. When it comes up on your podcast, just be like, oh, that's the one they went live. Nope, the next one. Exactly. Anyway, we got off vacation. Oh yeah, we had a vacation. It was so nice. It was less than 7 days though, so I'm kind of mad about that. It was my first vacation really in 2 years because I work for a perfectionist taskmaster. And Winona is her name, and a narcissist. And Winona is her name. Oh. Don't even now. And Winona is her name. Don't even now. Don't. With a little dance. Winona. They can't see you. They can't see you anyway. They can't see you. We wrote books and we're taking forever. Yes, okay, so and I thought divorce was bad with other life lessons, and I thought being grown up was easy. It's around here. Okay, so those 2 will be available on audiobook in July. So go to iTunes or go to audible.com. It will be there in July. I am so excited. Okay, anyway, and I thought I could juggle it all. We don't have that. And I thought I did my thing alone. And I thought I had it all figured out. A fiction episode 1, no Hollywood. She does not need to be more famous. So don't even have anybody do it. It's a real screenplay. And I thought he was the one. Haven't we all thought he was the one? Aliens. And the Misfit Guide, a sassy way that leaves crooked footprints. It's okay. I'm firing people today. She's not. That's a lie. We just came back from vacation. They were probably around here sipping coffee and like eating donuts or something and being like, like, ding dong, what? Books. And then we have a new book coming out. Sometime. The Misfit Guides, Cocktails, Soirees, and the LBD, and it will be out. LBD is Little Black Dress. Oh, you guys don't know, because as my father said, he was like, oh, and the little black daughter. Oh, that makes sense. That no, Dad, the little black dress. Stop it. No. But Jade's dad wrote a poem. Well, he didn't write. He had it around about advice that he was giving to his little black daughter. So it's in the book. Now it's in the book. So everybody can have advice. It was so cute. And it rhymes. I couldn't not. I know, it's so cute. Anyway, and then we're the editors of the 25 hottest indie authors, artists, and advocates. I'm telling you, why are you still looking for? Okay, so it doesn't really matter. We will not. You can write Just Right in Life. You can check all of that out on andwethought.com. You guys aren't here to hear about us. You're here to hear about our wonderful guests. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh, so now I talk.
Yes.
This is Sharon C. Jenkins, the master communicator, and I'm an author. But most importantly, I'm an author's author. I help authors realize their book dreams. And I've written about 15 books, about 2 or 3 journals, some ebooks, but most of my books focus on helping authors do what they do better.
Nice. That's important. And why do you think it's important to be an author's author?
Oh, honey. On my first journey into authorship, I co-authored a book with two other ladies, and we spent over $10,000 getting that book done. And I knew that there was a better way to do it. And once I learned that better way, I said, it's kind of like Miss Fields and the cookie recipe and how folks was trying to steal her recipe. So she just gave it out to everybody. So same thing here. I decided that I would help equip people to not have to spend $10,000 in their book self-publishing journey, or even if they decide to do the hybrid thing or the traditional publishing, to help them to craft a strategy and to implement that strategy so that they could save money.
Exactly.
We love it.
I always hear stories. Well, I've been around the publishing world for amount of years. Let's just say I got my first thing published at 10 years old. I'm a little older than 10. So
not by much.
She's 18.
Enough to drink.
18.
Yeah, exactly.
No, she's 21 because she's drinking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got to make it legal.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird to have a cocktail book and not be able to drink. But anyway, and I hear this story all the time. And I've always been confused by this because there's always been an option out there for someone to do the books by themselves, for someone to, and then when CreateSpace came along, oh my word, it was on a poppin'. I remember, because before that I owned my own publishing company and I did my own books. So I think it's awesome for you to be out there telling people, because all the time you hear like, oh, I spent $50,000 on an audio book, or I spent $23,000 on a book and it didn't do anything. And you're like, but CreateSpace exists, so I don't understand. And if all else fails, it's $3,000 for your own book. Buy your own batch of ISBNs. Get your own cover art, So thank you for being out there.
Yeah.
I understand that you've been able to expand your grasp, expand your audience by having Author Central Station and making it a radio and a Facebook Live. So why did you decide to do this, and how did it help?
Because I wanted authors to understand that this is a total concept thing, that you should not limit yourself to sitting behind your computer. You should come up with a business mindset. Entrepreneurship is the term, but you should come up with that mindset, and you should just be live. I mean, blast your uniqueness, your wonderfulness. You should become a star. In today's society, all you got to do is show up, and show up large, and you can blow up. And so if you write a book, you're going to have to get your book noticed. And if we do, it takes quite a few years to get yourself published traditionally. And it also takes quite a few years to get your foothold in the market if you self-publish. So you need to be large and in charge and unique. And so how do we promote your exceptionality? And that's the moral of the story. Some people don't think that they're exceptional. So you have to help them find that thing that makes them special, or help them identify that problem that they solve, and the people who are looking for that particular problem to be solved.
I like it.
I'm going to ask.
Hopefully we are live and in charge. We'll see. Winona is. At the very least. Winona is.
That's humorous. Apparently,
I'm getting you back my breakfast cake, okay? Because she was mad because I had cake this morning for breakfast, and she had the same opportunity to get cake.
Which you can listen to us ramble about on our blog talk show.
That was live and so bad.
So terrible. So my question for you, my second question is, I'm not sure if you even do this. If you don't even worry about answering it. If you do, I'll come up with a second question. But if you do, then I'd love to hear your input on this. One of the things that I find that people always say is like, I could never get on television shows or radio shows because, I emailed them once and I told them I wrote a book and it never happened. How important is the ability to craft a pitch letter?
if you are in the sales and marketing business, and if you're an author, you are in the sales and marketing business, it's very important to craft a pitch letter that is genuine, authentic, but more importantly, that will make people sit up and take notice. And yes, I do pitch letters. When I do book proposals or help authors do their book proposals, or if a special event is coming up and we want a certain entity to show up at that particular event, the pitch letter, I'm selling the author and the product. Or the service, for in some instances in non-fiction books, people are actually selling a service. I'm working with a lady now. She's actually a fitness coach, and that's what she's selling, her service, her expertise. So when you craft a pitch letter, a good pitch letter, it's not like, hey, I'm so-and-so, and I wrote this awesome book, and you need to show up. It's like, why? Why do you need to show up? Who am I? What do I bring to the table? And how can I bring benefit to your organization? Media outlets, radio, television, they have you on not just because you're the bomb.com, but also because you bring value to their audience. So if you keep in the forefront of your mind that I am bringing something to the table other than myself, I'm helping somebody else on the other side. When you craft your pitch letter, guess what? It's effective. It touches the internal and external part of that individual. They're reading, the way the letter is formatted is important. You need to make sure there's no misspelled words, your grammar is on point, and you're quick. And you keep it simple, but you address a need, a problem, or you make a connection is my whole point here with your reader. And it's just as important when you're going to that station manager or that radio manager, whoever you're talking to. It's good to know specifically who they are if you can, but at least know a little bit about the radio station so you can speak their language. And you don't sacrifice yourself in the midst of that. It's not like you are, a lot of people feel like, well, I'm not being genuine if I'm crafting a message to attract someone else. No, you are crafting a message so that you can get your message to that person. So you need to be able to speak their language, and you do that in a pitch letter.
Absolutely. I mean, wow. Yes. Yes. When you were saying it, I just felt like I should be like, preach. Yes. Because absolutely, that is exactly what you need to do. And I like to stress to authors and people, this is a career. A career indicates that you're going up, that you're making money, and it's your job. So even in our careers, even in our secular careers or whatever career we did before we went, we knew that sometimes it wasn't about bringing your full self to the table. Sometimes you have to hold yourself back because the part of you that's not professional, you don't bring that to the business world. I mean, and so yeah, people know you, but they don't know the full you. And this is the same point. When you're going out here to talk to TV people or radio or the media in general, it's not that you're not being honest to yourself, it's you're bringing your level of professionalism. So you're telling them why they need you. If a company doesn't see why they need you, they're not going to keep you. And just the same point, if the media doesn't see why they need to put you on, they're not going to put you on. And then you're not going to have a writing career. You're going to have a writing hobby. That's what I have.
I wanted to say quickly, I think, first of all, thank you for someone else saying this, because when I say this, because I teach a class in this, when I say this, people are like, and I'm like, no. But I wanted to point out one thing on addition to what you were saying, is that every writer out here who has ever dreamed of being traditionally published knows how to do this. This skill is already in your toolbox. If you have ever written a query letter that is a page long about a book that's 300 pages with a good hook, you can write a pitch letter. So, I mean, you could hire someone to do it, or you could figure it out yourself because you have done it for years.
But you are hiring, Ms. Jenkins is.
Yeah, because if you can't figure out how to make the media like you, then you're
is right there.
Miss Jenkins is right there.
She's right there for you.
And if all else fails, you can hire both of us. Oh. We'll write you 2 times the pitch letter. So it'll be great. It'll be great.
It'll collaborate. It'll be beautiful. It'll be beautiful.
I wanted to say that, number one. And I love how we went from uniqueness, which is very important to find your unique thing first before you write that pitch letter. I have one more question, Miss Jenkins. If you could give us your top 3 things, one sentence only, because we got like 3 minutes left. But if you could give us your top 3 things that an author should know when they're going out to write their book right after they finish that last the end, what should they know?
Market, market, market.
Love it. Exactly. Jade, your infamous last question.
Okay, so here's
then don't forget what J.C. Holman said.
Yeah, right. So here it is. My infamous last question was the question that J.C. Holman said that I should always ask. Here it is. Where can people find you and what's next?
We made a big deal about that, right?
Yeah, that's cute. This year, I'm focusing on helping authors better market themselves. So that's the whole concept behind the Author Central Station radio station program on Afro Vibes Radio. And then also I have an Author Central Station Facebook page where every day I'm putting tips in it. You're not marketing your books. You're getting tips from me on how to market your books or how to market yourself. And also I'll be doing workshops to help you prep you for radio interviews, for live interviews, Facebook live interviews, social media interviews, and also television interviews. And that's the beauty of it all. So you can contact me, email Sharon C. Jenkins, my name, at gmail.com. Sharon C. Jenkins at gmail.com. I'm on Facebook, Sharon C. Jenkins. I'm on Instagram, Sharon C. Jenkins, and go check out some of my radio programs with authors on AfroVibesRadio.com. And the name of the program is Author Central Station. We get you in 178 countries when you show up on my show. And I believe that going international and global is a thing to do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So thank you so much, Ms. Jenkins, for stopping by and carving out a little bit of time in your extremely busy schedule to stop on by. And just thank you so much. And just remember, you guys, that wisdom is all around. Hold on. I'm sorry. You can find out what the ladies are doing and check out Just Writing Life all on andwethought.com. Now, remember that wisdom is all around you if
you're open to finding it and accepting it. So peace and love, you guys, from Winona with the no nail polish.
And Jade. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.